Hello, smart learners. You're welcome to Maths Mind with Ijoma. Today we'll be talking about equations involving brackets. Remember in our previous class, we talked about equations, the basic rules, where we talked about collection of like terms, division by coefficients, and cross multiplication. Today, let's go to equations with brackets. Bracket in mathematics is used to show multiplication. Wherever you see bracket, it means multiply. Now, how do you even sort equations with bracket? Just have it at the back of your mind that you use whatever that is closest to the bracket to open the bracket. Whatever that is closest to the bracket opens the bracket. Remember, if you have 2x minus 5 bracket 8 plus x. In this case, what is closest to the bracket is not 5. It is minus 5. Because any sign that comes before a number is owned by that number. So who owns minus is 5. Who owns plus here is x and not 8. So every sign that comes before a number is owned by that number. Let's solve the examples we have. We have 6 examples that are in different forms. By the time we solve the 6 of them, I am very sure you'll be cleared with this topic. Let's start. The first one says 2 brackets x plus 3 equal to 14. What is closest to the bracket? 2. So 2 will open the bracket. How does he open it? Multiplying every term in the bracket. Remember, terms are individual numbers, whether it comes with an alphabet or not. So 2 times x will give us 2x. So this you multiply, and this again you multiply. Okay, so we have 2 times x is 2x, then 2 times plus 3 will give us plus 6. Don't forget to always work it out with your signs. Signs. Remember in our sign rules, you know, when you multiply 2 different signs, it gives you negative. But if you multiply 2 same signs, it gives you positive. Equal to 14. What does this look like? The one you collect like terms. Remember our rules. So in this case, 2x is the only one with x. So 2x is equal to 14 is already at the right hand side. When plus 6 crosses to meet 14, because they are ordinary numbers, constants, so it will become minus 6. So 2x is equal to 14 minus 6. 14 minus 4 will give us 10. 10 minus the remaining 2 will give us what? 8. So in this case, it's looking like the second rule. What do? Divide both sides by the coefficient of the alphabet. Coefficient of x is 2. So dbs by 2. So you have 2x over 2 equal to 8 over 2. X is equal to 2 divide 8. How many 2's are in 8? Remember, you can still say, how many times will you subtract 2 from 8 to give you 0? 8 minus 2, 6. 6 minus 2, 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 2 minus 2, 0. I subtracted 4 times to get 0. That means 2 divided 8 is 4. let's go to the next one. Number 2. 4 brackets b minus 1 equal to 12. In this case, 4 is closest to the bracket. So we use 4 to open the bracket. So 4 times b. Remember, this will go with this. This will still go with this. So we have 4 times b, 4b. 4 times minus 1 is minus 4. Okay? Then equals 12. In this case, collect like terms. CLT. So we have 4b is equal to 12 is already at the right hand side. Now move minus 4 to meet 12 at the right hand side. The sign will change to positive. So it becomes plus 4. So we have 4b is equal to 16. 12 plus 4, 16. So what do you do next? The second rule. Divide both sides by the coefficient of b. So we have over 4 over 4. Which will give us b equal to 4 divide 16 will give us 4. Now let's go to the third one. The next example says 5 bracket y minus 2 equal to 3y plus 4. So you use 5 to open the bracket because 5 is closest to the bracket. 5 times y, 5y. 5 times minus 2 minus 10 equal to 3y plus 4. If you're done with this, what do you do next? This is like the first rule. Collect like terms. CLT. Your conditions are very important. So we have 5y. 3y crosses the equal sign. It's at the right hand side. Now it will come to the left hand side to meet 5y. So it becomes minus 3y equal to 4 is already here. And if minus 10 crosses to meet 4, it becomes plus 10. So we have 5 minus 3, which is 2y, is equal to 14. Equal to 14. So what do you do next? Divide both sides by the coefficient of y, dbs, by, what's the coefficient of y? What is multiplying y? 2. So we have divided by 2, divided by 2. Y is equal to 2 here 1, 2 divide 14 will give us 7. And that becomes our final answer. Coming to number 4, we have 2 brackets x plus 3 equal to 4 into x minus 1. In this case, we have 2 brackets. So we have to open the 2 brackets and then solve. So here we have 2 times x, 2x. 2 times plus 3. 2 times plus 3 will give us what? 6 plus 6. Okay? Then equal to 4 will open the bracket here. 4 times x will give us 4x. 4 times minus 1 will give us minus 4. We are done opening the bracket. What's next? Collect like terms. If we are collecting like terms, we are going to have 2x minus 4x. If this move to here is minus 4x equal to minus 4 minus 6. So plus 6 crossed the equal sign to the right hand side and became minus. Okay, so we have 2x minus 4x. Let's use our illustration here. You are having 2x. You are owing 4x. If you pay with your 2x, you will still owe 2x. So we have minus 2x is equal to, you are owing 4 and you are owing 6. Altogether, you are owing 10 minus 10. What do? Divide both sides by coefficient of x here is no longer 2, is minus 2 because the 2 is negative and not positive. So we have minus 2. So if you divide both sides by minus 2, division of sign rules. Division sign rule. In division sign rule, you know that when minus divide minus, it gives you positive. So it cancels out. 2 cancel itself. X is equal to minus will cancel minus because when minus divide minus is positive. So 2 divide 10 is 5. So that becomes your final answer. And let's go to next. Now the next example says 3 bracket 2b plus 1 equal to 4 bracket b minus 2 plus 5. Now, what do? Open the brackets first. Remember, this plus 5 will remain plus 5, okay? So, let's go. This times this, and this times this. So, we have 3 times 2b, 6b. 3 times plus 1 plus 3 equal to, come to next, 4 times b, 4b, and 4 again times minus 2, minus 8. A multiplication of sign, when the signs are different, it ends in negative. 4 is having positive, and this is having negative, so it ends in negative, okay? Now, plus 5. This plus 5 remains plus 5, okay? So what do at this point? Is in a straight line form. Collect like terms. CLT. If you collect like terms, you'll be having 6b. Which other b? 4b. But it's at the right hand side. So what do? Move it. If you move it to the left hand side, it becomes minus 4b. Equal to, we already have 5 here. Plus 5 is 5. Then minus 8. If this plus 3 cross to the right hand side, it becomes minus 3. Minus 3. So we have 4b minus 6b. 6b minus 4b, which is 2b, equal to, let's use the illustration for this. You're having 5. You're owing 8. And you're still owing 3. So if I'm having 5 and I'm owing 8, I'll pay with my 5. If I pay with my 5, that means I'll be owing 3, which is minus 3, and then the remaining minus 3. So that means I'm owing 3 and I'm owing another 3, which means I'm owing 6. So it's minus 6. What do at this point? We have 2 whole numbers with an equality sign in between them. So the rule, divide by the coefficient of the alphabet. DBS by, what's the coefficient of B? 2. If we divide both sides by 2, we'll be having 2b over 2 equal to minus 6 over 2. So we have 2 cancel 2. B is equal to 2 here, 1. 2 in 6. How many 2's are in 6? 3. Remember, there is a negative here. So we have minus 3 as our final answer. The next one says 7 bracket 2b plus 3 minus 5 equal to 4 bracket 3b minus 1 plus 6. Oh, what a long equation. So let's open the brackets. In this case, when we open the bracket, 7, closest. So we have 7 times 2b, 14b. Then 7 times plus 3 is plus 21. Then you have your minus 5 here. Equal to 4 times 3b, 12b. 4 times minus 1, minus 4. Then you have your plus 6. We are done with the bracket. What's next? Collect like terms. Collect like terms. If you're collecting like terms, 14b is already here. Now start bringing everything with b. We have just 1. And it's having positive sign here. So this is the equality sign. If it crosses, it becomes negative. So we have minus 12b. And we have minus 4 plus 6. Then we have 21 here. Minus 21. We have 5 here. Plus 5. Somebody will be wondering why in this place I didn't take it minus 8 first before plus 5. Now it's the same thing, but it's advisable that you keep your positive before the negative. It's just advisable, but that does not mean that if you take it the other way around, it will give you a different answer. Okay? Now, it does not mean that the answer will be different. It's just advisable that you put positive before negative, so that when you know the one you have, you'll be able to remove the ones you're owing. But that does not mean that if you're owing before having, it's different. It's still the same. But positive comes before negative. Okay? Now, in this case, there is another way to sort this out, because the positives are 2, negatives are 2. You can do it this way. You're owing 4. Okay, let's start from positive. You're having 6 and you're having 5. All together, you're having 11. So we have 14b minus 12b, which is 2b, is equal to, let's take the positives. So plus 6 plus 5 will give us 11 plus 11. Why didn't I put plus? Because there is a sign already here. So there is no need. Now, minus 4, you're owing 4, you're owing 21. All together, you're owing 25. So minus 25. Now, let's use our illustration. 2b is equal to, if you're having 11 and you're owing 25, now give out your 11. You will still owe 14. So it's minus 14. Now, what do you do at this point? 2 terms with an equality sign in between. Divide both sides by coefficients. So what's the coefficient of b? 2. So dbs by 2. 2, 2. B is equal to 2 here, 1. 2 in 14 is 7. So remember there is a negative here. So we have minus 7 as the final answer. In the sense that everywhere you have B, if you put minus 7 to give you what it is. Why not solve these activities and drop your answers in the comment section? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in our next class.